This course is brought to you by Appy Pie as part of our Academy series.
Alright, so here are a couple of more interesting questions and let us check these questions real quick. Alright, so the first question is, which keyword can be used to prevent method overriding? The correct answer is final. And this is kind of very simple question. If we make use of final keyword, overriding not accepted. Let us check the answer. Good job. Let's proceed further and check the next question. What is the correct way of importing an entire package? Say the name of the package is world. The correct answer is making use of the star wildcard character. And if we check these options, then the third option in here we are making use of the star wildcard character, and the correct option in here is import world.star semicolon. That's it. Let's check the answer. Good job. Let's proceed further, and here is the next question. Constructors are used to, what are the options? Initialize variables, okay. Initialize a newly created object, okay. To allocate memory, encapsulation, Alright, so the correct option is the second option. In order to initialize our newly created object, we always make use of constructors. Alright, so let's proceed further. Here is the next question. What is the correct way of calling the default constructor of superclass? Say the superclass as X and the subclass as Y. Alright, so the way of calling the superclass is super easy. We make use of super method. So pretty simple. The correct answer is the second option, the super method. We simply call the super method and the constructor of your superclass would be called. Alright. Let's proceed further. Alright, so the next question is, which of these access specifier can be used for a class if we want a class member can be accessed by a different class in the same package? Now this question is a little tricky because we might think that alright, the correct answer is no modifier, or we can think the correct answer is protected, but the correct answer is all of the mentioned. Even public, protected, no modifier, all of these three options are correct options. If we choose any of these access specifier, definitely we can access class member within the same package. So the correct answer is the fourth option, all of the mentioned. And there might be some confusion in your mind what is access modifier or access specifier. Both are one and the same. Alright, so let us check the answer real quick. Good job. Let's proceed further and check the next question. And here is the next question. Methods and constructors can be overloaded. Definitely, this is a true statement. Let me proceed further. Good job. So here is the seventh question. Which operator is used to allocate memory for array variable in Java? Let me repeat this once again. Which operator is used to allocate memory for array variable in Java? Now in here there is a catch. What is a array? Array is nothing but a object. And definitely in order to allocate memory for a new object, we make use of the new keyword. As a result, the first option is the correct option. Which operator is used to allocate memory for array variable in Java? Definitely new. Alright, so let us check the answer. Good job. So these were the first 7 questions from this quiz and the quick explanation of these questions. Alright, so this was it for this video, and I will catch you in the next video with a new explanation and a new question. Catch you in the next video. Hey there, here is yet another program, and we need to determine the output for this program. In here we have a class by the name of quiz, and inside this particular quiz class we have the main method, right? Alright, so inside the main method, first of all we have created an object of class y type, and let us check these two classes. These classes are class x and class y, and in here first of all inside class X we have this int entity int I, and inside this class X we also have a display method which is simply displaying the value of I, which is okay. Alright, moving forward we have a class Y which extends class X, right? Alright, so this seems to be good enough, and inside this class Y we have the variable J. Okay, no problem. And moving forward we also have a yet another display method inside the class Y which is displaying the value of J. Alright, so things are sorted out. We are able to understand how things would be. In here the display version of class Y would be accessed if we will create a object of Y type. Alright, so moving forward we will check the class quiz now. So inside the class quiz we have an object of Y type. Alright, and then we are initializing the value of I using the value 5. So now the value of I inside the object obj would be 5, which is okay. Then we are also initializing the value of j inside the object obj with value 8. Then finally we are calling the display method. Alright, so there is a catch in this program. Always remember the priority of the local entity would be always more than the global entity. So in here the local method is the display method which is inside the class Y, right? So this particular copy of the method would be executed, which is highlighted right now on the screen, and as the value of j is 8, the output of this program would be 8, and I'm pretty sure that the output is 8. Here we go. So this was all about the explanation of this program. This is quite simple program but an interesting program as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this lecture, and I will catch you in the next video. Hey there, here is yet another program in front of us, and let us check what would be the output for the same. Alright, so in here we have a simple class by the name of quiz, and inside this quiz class we have the main method, right? And there is simply a loop, a for loop, and we are simply declaring a variable I, and then there is a for loop. Now there is a catch in here. The catch is pretty simple. Inside this for loop we are making use of a if condition. Then we also have the continue statement, right? Now friends, the purpose of continue statement is to skip the remaining statements which are there inside the loop, right? And after this continue statement there is no statement in fact. So the usage of these two statements at line number 5 and 6 is nothing. The impact would be simply nothing. As a result, it's simply a dry loop, and there won't be any effect on the output of the program because of this loop, but definitely there would be effect on the variable I, and as there would be a iteration 10 times in this loop, and the condition is I is less than 10, the final value of I would be 10 in fact, because when the value of I would be 10, the condition would be false, and finally we would be printing this line of code where we are simply printing the value of I. The output is simple. The output is 10 for this program. Hope you guys got the point, and I will catch you with a new explanation in the next video. Alright, so here is the final question from this quiz. The question is, in Java, dash can only test for equality, whereas dash can evaluate any type of Boolean expression. Now the correct option is the second option. Now switch can only test equality, whereas if condition can evaluate a Boolean expression. So the second option is the correct option. Good job.